Anthony Walker, one of the Browns' veteran free agent signings, talked a little bit about Kevin Stefanski, making sure the Browns are well aware how important this week is. Browns 0-1, Texans 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0 is pretty much everywhere across the board, and 0-1 under the Browns. So that's what's the message that's going around, and we're approaching the game like that. We got to get a win.
As a leader of the linebacker room, what area of the game do you think your room specifically played best, whether it be run defense, third down, red zone? What area would you highlight to bring something positive there?
I think we played pretty solid against the run in our run fits. Guys flying around. The underneath coverage was solid. Can definitely be better, starting with myself. And then at the end of the day, just overall execution as a defense, we have to be better. And that starts in the linebacker room. We know that. It starts with us and ends with us. At the end of the day, we got to get the call out. We got to make sure everybody's on the same page, and then we got to execute our jobs. And that starts with me as the Mike linebacker.
And Dennis, I thought Walker was all over the field, liked what I saw with him, and I really like the idea of kind of being reinforced. We're 0-1. We need to win.
Yeah, the Browns need Tyrod Taylor to say something negative. I don't think he will, because Tyrod Taylor's too class of an act, the Texans QB, coming off of his banner game against Urban Meyer's Jaguars. By the way, Dave Bacon, you could do an entire show on the warp speed unraveling of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Urban Meyer already being hinted, does he want to go to USC? Listen, my over-under with Urban Meyer was to start his NFL career was 14.5, because 15 is the magic number. That's Nick Saban's victory total as an NFL head coach, 2 years with the Dolphins. I think 15 feels like 350 right now when you read all that's happening with Herb. So I digress. The key here, though, with the Browns is facing the Texans, who weren't expected to do anything this year, still aren't, even though they beat the Jags. They're coming on the road. They have Tyrod Taylor, who's a guy you figure you can do some things against, such as pressure, unlike Mahomes. They have a lot of ex-Browns, so it's an ex-Browns revenge tour. I'm hoping one of those guys pops off and says Baker's overrated or something like that, because they got to find motivation from within, because everybody in the world, other than the Houston Texans locker room and front office and ownership, although maybe the front office doesn't think so, is expecting the Browns to win. So, yeah, I don't blame Stefanski for posting the 1-0s, 0-1s, anything he can do to get his guys revved up. I think it's very important that the Browns are opening at home in this particular case, because even if the Browns aren't super motivated to play the Texans, they're going to get motivated playing in front of that raucous, packed house on the lakefront.